Welcome back to another episode. I'm going to get the birds out for a fly. I had them out yesterday. It is a little bit breezy right now. They really love it actually. I had them out yesterday. You'll probably see a little flying compilation video. That's basically from no, you're going for a fly. That footage is basically from yesterday, and that is just them flying in that real stormy weather. They loved it. They done like an hour. Gave them some grit and some of that BioCal. Looks like they've got everything bar the white stones. They generally leave them. They don't really like them too much, so we'll take that out because I don't want to lure them down too much, and we'll get them out for a bit of a fly. They have been out for a 30-minute fly this morning, which was far worse weather than this. There's a little bit of a breeze here, so they should actually rip it up and fly. They don't need to fly for an hour today. As long as they get probably 30 minutes in, I'm pretty happy, because like I said, they've had a fly this morning and a light feed. And then they'll have another fly now. Half an hour is fine, and I'll give them another feed. As long as they're getting up in the air, they are pretty keen. I think they're ready for a fly. I think they're going to be quite good today. A bit of good flying action, I reckon. Right, so they are out in the trees over there. Flying over there. What I'm going to do, get that little flag up again, put it in front, and we'll give them a bit of time. I'll see where they're at about half an hour and see if they want to come in. Hopefully we don't get too many cheeky ones. And then once we get all of them in, the last one in, then I'll take those feeders in there, and hopefully getting on a good track. Feel like we are. They're definitely flying for a lot. We had that, like I said before, that real rough weather, and they done 58 minutes or something yesterday. That's all the barless. That's every single bird we got, all the splits, everything. So pretty impressed. They didn't hang out in those trees though yesterday. Done a little bit of roaming, but they done a lot of like circling around here. You'll see in that compilation video that I'm going to put up. Lots of really cool footage. But stay tuned. We'll get back shortly. Alright, so the old falcon's right into them today. He nearly had one before. He's just over here. He's definitely using this wind to his advantage. I haven't seen him around too much in the afternoon like this, but he's just coming over the top of those trees. He's really using this wind to his advantage, so he's a pretty sneaky little one. I'll see if I can get some footage of him. Hasn't phased the birds too much. He did nearly have one down those trees, which was pretty exciting to watch. The birds actually got away from him, but they are hanging quite low, so maybe I might get to punch his falcon in the face, because he come pretty close before. He nearly hit me when he come tearing through here, so pretty exciting. Let's wait and see what happens. Tell you what, those birds are moving. They definitely like playing in this wind. Don't know what that falcon's up to, but he had a few swipes and seemed to disappear again. I have to really start counting these birds every time they come in, because he's pretty cheeky. He's definitely coming right in here now. I think he's starting to realise that he's not going to really catch one of the fit, healthier birds in mid-air. I think he's trying to get the ones that are in around the trees or on the ground, like really trying to put the pressure on them, which is interesting. Because previously he was trying to run them down in the air, but it doesn't seem to be working too well for him. Definitely interesting to see how more confident these birds are now. They've had I think it was probably 4 swipes. Who's that? 4 swipes at the falcon. And now they're still flying, like it doesn't even bother them. Before they were just straight in the loft or on the roof or in the trees. There probably is 1 or 2 in the trees, but it's a bit hard to see until later, but the majority of them are flying, which is good. So I'm hoping that we do. I'm really thinking that we probably need to hold on to a few, like at least 2-year-olds, so I can train the next round of young birds as well, because I don't want to go through the same thing. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here's get in there. Come on. Come on, Beefcake. Come on. Come on, Beefcake. In you go, big fella. Come on. Right, get some food in there now. Come on. Alright, Beefcake, big fella. Come on. So that was nearly 30 minutes. It was about 29, so I'm going to get picky over like a minute. They're doing alright. See how we go. They did get that morning fly out of the way early, so that was pretty good. I thought I'd just test it. No falcon in the morning, but falcon in the afternoon, so that's interesting, because normally it's falcon in the morning, no falcon in the afternoon, so that was a little bit of a twist there, but we'll deal with it. I definitely don't want to get too carried away and lose too many birds when we get on to the tossing stage, if we do get them to the point where we can race them in time. If not, I'm happy to keep them as 2-year-olds, because they are learning quite a lot just flying around this loft, especially with the constant falcon coming. So it'd be good to get these guys to, you know, show the other young birds when we start breeding a bit more that it's okay, and, you know, just learning. I think that's going to be a handy one, because I definitely don't want to go backwards like we have done before. I want them all up flying. If you've got this far, don't forget, head down in the description, check out the links to my other channels, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. We're getting somewhere slowly.